starts with something no one else can see. A million things are running through my head. You and me have the tendency to run away from fear.
So today we're joined by Vella just after they've smashed the stage on the Moon Club. Good evening, boys.
Hello. Hello.
How old are each of you boys?
I'm 19.
22.
21.
I'm 20.
The first question's to all of you. Who's your musical idol?
Well, I'd have to say Slash. You know, but I use a lot of his licks, sort of a little bit, to make them my own a little bit. But he's just a guitar god, really. Yeah.
For one up it, say Jimi Hendrix.
Kelly Jones is my favourite because I've just listened to Stereophonics all my life, and he's the entire reason why I like music in the first place, I'd say.
My musical idol is Thomas Hart out of Meshuggah.
So Chris, you front the band. What's your favourite Vella gig?
There's two actually, I'll tell you the two, right? There's one, we rocked up this random place in the middle of in Cardiff, student bar. There was no gigging equipment there, no PA, nothing like that. There was one boy just brought this 1970s speaker along, we all just plugged in, and we had an absolute blinder of a gig, didn't we? It was unbelievable.
Yeah,
And then I'd say the second best gig we've ever played was Belgium. And again, we rocked up to this venue, it was like in the middle of nowhere. And then all of a sudden this crowd of people just appeared and it was like, well, it was crazy. We got footage of that, haven't we? It's up online.
that was good.
So yeah, it was two best gigs we've ever played.
So to Dylan, you've done loads of gigs. You've done a European tour. What's been the funniest moment with Vella so far?
So the funniest moment in the band so far for me is probably when we stayed in an Ibis hotel in France. And it was the first night we were staying there and we all got really drunk in our rooms. And Liam thought it would be funny to throw a bottle out of the window.
It's like 12 stories up in there.
Yeah, and there was a couple of stories up in it. Well, we thought it was going to hit the floor, like try and get it in a bin or something, but it hit someone's windscreen.
and then
Shattered everywhere.
Liam just ran next door then, didn't he? Sorry boys, good night.
So if anyone from Lidl's watching this, send me your details. I'll
repair
fix
you.
the damage.
So Liam, tell us what you took away when you were recording with the great Ramesh Dodangoda.
It was actually a really good learning experience, I think, for us lot. We saw one of the top producers work, and like you really don't notice what actually goes on in the studio, but going into the studio with someone of that caliber, like you really do learn a lot from it. You do.
He like basically just stripped our song apart. We broke down everything, just did it all sort of individually, and then just transformed it. He basically just took something that was alright and turned it into something even better.
And we've learned, like when we write songs now, we've learned from that a little bit.
Yeah. He has influenced us a lot.
Yeah.
Like
Chris, we touched on a story earlier, but what was it like on your European tour?
So being on the road in Europe was pretty sick because we got to see a lot of the countryside as we were driving along. Just like stopping in random service places and having a giggle was a good laugh. It was manic as well because you sort of like pull up to the venue, load in, kit in, sound check, you're on, and then everything's going to be back out, and then just on the road back to the hotel, absolutely bollocks, and then next place the next day. So it's just intense is the word, sir.
And to Jake, if you could turn yourself into any famous rocker, who would it be?
I'd have to pick Dave Grohl from Nirvana, the drummer, because it's a bit more rock and roll. Oh look, I'm also wearing the t-shirt, so that just goes to show.
Version 1 of Dave Grohl.
Version Dave Grohl, point
Mark 1.
Dylan, are there any new songs from Vella in the pipeline?
So we have 2 new songs that we've just wrote, and we've been playing those quite a lot at our most recent gigs, but then we have got a bunch of new stuff that we are in the middle of writing and it will be coming soon, so ears peeled.
So tell your fans where they can see you rocking out next, boys.
We're thinking at the moment Le Pub in Newport, and we've got Jack's in Aberdeen, 24th of November, and we're also probably going to play a house party on Halloween in Cathays,
Can't wait for that one.
which will be absolutely sick.
Yeah, there's a load of our friends from uni have put on a big Halloween party, so it's going to be absolutely bollocks and probably lose all of our gear.
Yeah, someone's going to break my guitar.
So that'd be sick. But that's all from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for talking to us today, boys. Good luck with everything in the future.
Thanks
Cheers.
very much.
See you later. Ta-ra, boys.